Thompson, far away.
Hey, Bryce, can you just, if you can, talk about the Bill Self that recruited you to Kansas versus the Bill Self now you deal with on a daily basis?
It's pretty similar. He was a lot. He told me everything I was good at, in the recruiting process. But, now that we're in practice, he's letting me know what I need to get better at and how I can help the team win.
Bryce, what's this been like the first few months? I know it's obviously not a normal transition because of COVID and the whole bit, but basketball-wise, how have you adjusted and how's it gone?
It's been great, man. I'm loving it here. I'm adjusting well, getting used to everything. We're putting in lots of plays and different sets and stuff. So, just trying to keep up with the pace and, just maintain.
Any part of it been harder than anything else? Are there trouble spots, I guess? Nothing big, but just take longer?
I wouldn't say trouble spots, but, just getting used to the length, because we have lots of length, so in practice, certain passes that I was able to get in high school isn't open. So, just adjusting and, just doing my best to, just maintain, keep going.
Bryce, you were a guy who spent a ton of time in the gym, especially working on shooting in high school. I'm just curious, can you describe what an average week of work might look like then, and maybe compare and contrast that to what an average week of work might look like now, just in terms of that?
It's pretty similar, just making sure that outside of practice I'm getting in the necessary shots to, to maintain my pretty good shot. Because, practice is basically more team oriented. So, you got a lot of stuff 5-on-5. So outside of practice, I try to make sure that, I get up my shots and, all the shots that I'll get in the game. So, it's pretty similar. I just make sure, probably 5 or 6 out of 7 days I'm getting some extra work in outside of practice.
Yeah, and then going back to your last year, your senior year of high school, if you had to guess how many shots you put up a week, what would you say just in practice time?
A week. Let's see. Let me do some calculating. So, anywhere from 6,000 to 7, somewhere in there. So about around 1,000 a day, somewhere in there.
Hey, Bryce, it's Harold. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good to see you. Well, welcome to the KC area, man.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you.
Tell Rod I said hello, by the way. But my question for you, who's been kind of helping you out in your journey adjusting to college campus and adjusting to the college game?
What do you mean? Like coaches?
Player-wise, who's been helping you just adjust to the college lifestyle, the college pace of play? I know it's a lot different from the pace of Booker T.
Marcus has done a good job, of taking me under his wing, making sure I, know everything, know how to act in practice, know how to judge off coaches' vibe and how to make sure I'm just on everything. So Marcus has done a good job of, making sure I'm on my P's and Q's, man.
Hey, Bryce, what have you seen from Jalen so far?
Jalen has been great, knockdown shooter, good slasher. Just good. He's bulked up a lot since last year, and he's been very good in practice, and I'm excited. I'm excited for him.
Bryce, you talked about the length on this year's team and some passes aren't there. Can you give us an example of what you're seeing in practice and maybe some of those passes that aren't there like they would be before?
So I'm driving. So say I break my defender down at top of the key. I get down through the paint. Dave steps up. Usually that's an easy lob to his man, but now I got to put a little bit of extra oomph to make sure I get over his arms because he's like 6'9" and can jump out the gym. So, those passes, those are easy in high school. Now they're a lot tougher, but I'm able to adjust and make them happen.
Bryce, does this team have an identity yet? I know you guys have been getting after it for a while now. Have you figured that out yet?
I wouldn't say not yet. We got not a long way to go, but we still got some practices and stuff to make sure we can find that and know who we are going forward. So I think that's to be determined.
It sounds like maybe competitiveness, though.
Yeah, definitely. That's
right?
a good one. We're very competitive.
All right, guys. Thank you, Bryce. We're bringing one more player.
Bryce.
Thanks, Bryce.
All right.